Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to a new video. I'm in a blanket because it's so cold these days, so I'm just getting cozy with a cup of tea and I'm going to journal for a little bit. But yeah, in today's video I thought I'd just share a few days in my life. And actually I was invited to go to the Taddy launch event where they'll show the new collection, and I'm actually so excited because the brand Tahri is definitely my favorite modest gymwear brand. And yeah, I'm so excited to go to the event. It's also my first time ever going to an event like this, so I'm very curious to see what it will be like and everything. So for today I just bring you along my day and I hope you enjoy this vlog. Okay, so this is the outfit that I'm wearing to the Taddy event, and I'll be honest, when I noticed that it has holes in the sleeves, I literally screamed. I was so excited. It's literally so long and so comfortable. I'm so happy with this outfit, and yeah, I cannot wait to work out in it, and I also cannot wait to go to the event. So I'm going to prepare my bag and let's get ready.
About 6 years ago I started wearing a hijab, and I was performing taekwondo and fitness a lot, and I noticed a lot of struggling at that part. So that's why I decided to create my own brand, Tahri. And I thought, what do I like to do with friends? And that is matcha, pilates and sushi. So I
So the Taddy event was really amazing. I think the event was just so beautifully set up and organized, and everyone there was just so lovely. And it really inspired me to get some flowers for myself, just because there were these beautiful roses on the table. So I thought, you know what, I deserve some flowers at home too. So right now I'm home, I'm in my comfy clothes, and I will go make dinner now. And I'm going to have the most lazy girl dinner ever because I bought a frozen pizza and I'm just going to put that in the oven and eat that for tonight because I'm not really in the mood to cook. So for the past few days I've been reading a lot because one of the goals for November for me was to read 4 books, and I already read 2. It's kind of cheating because one book I already started in October and finished in November, but for me it counts. So I thought I'd just share the books that I've been reading and what I thought about them. So the first book I read was The Beekeeper of Aleppo in Dutch, and this is a book about Syrian refugees and basically their journey from Syria all the way to England and basically everything they go through along the way. I honestly thought I was going to love this just because I usually love books that are set in the Middle East, or usually refugee stories really get to me, so I thought I was going to love this, but unfortunately I did not. My problem is really that if I don't like the main character, I usually cannot really like the book. And it's not even like I feel like I need to be the exact same person as the main character to like that person. I just feel like it needs to be a little bit relatable in some kind of way. So yeah, I really didn't like this book that much. I also thought that the writing was a bit boring because it was just sentences that started with D, for example. So it was just descriptions, whereas I kind of missed more of a dialogue and more of inner thoughts maybe. I'm not really sure. I think I'll give this book 3 stars, and that is also mostly out of respect for the story itself. So I wouldn't recommend reading this, but it was a nice long read, so it kind of got me back into reading and got me more excited to try something that I do like. So the second book that I read was, I read this in one day yesterday. It's Days at the Morisaki bookshop, and it's just another cute, wholesome bookshop read, kind of the same as Welcome to the Huang. I'll put the title here. So this is a very simple book about a girl who starts loving reading when she kind of starts working and moving into a bookshop. And I read this in one day, so I guess it must be good for some reason. I'll give this book 4 stars just because I must have liked it because I finished it in one day, but at the same time I don't think there was much depth to it. Like the ending was where I thought, oh okay, isn't there more? Was this it? So I guess that's why I give it 4 stars. And then the book that I'm reading right now is not a novel, so I'll probably combine this with a novel because I don't like reading non-fiction only. So this is the book on Palestine. It was written in 2015, so it's definitely not up to date with the current situation, but it really introduces you to the history, the present, and what the future could bring. I got this for many reasons, but I would just like to share the beginning page or quote because I think it's very, very nicely written. We are all inside concerned human beings. We all want to give more than to receive. We all want to live in a world where solidarity and companionship are more important values than individualism and selfishness. We all want to share beautiful things, experience joy, laughter, love, and experiment together. But we have a problem, a big one. We live in a society where we do not have time to think any longer. We live in a time when taking a step back and a deep breath have become a luxury that many cannot afford. We live in a world where the mainstream education system teaches you to obey and listen to authority from the earliest age and does not offer you the chance to think for yourself and express yourself in ways that are outside of the proclaimed norm. We live in a society where the nothing, shopping, watching TV, has become a something, and the something, relaxing, meditating, sharing, has become a void in need of being filled. Our minds, our souls, have slowly been corrupted by materialistic nothingness that has been created for us, billboarded in front of our eyes and printed, tattooed on ourselves by advertising, marketing, and vulture capitalism. The remote control of our world only has 2 buttons, play and fast forward, while the one we are looking for is the pause. So this is on one of the very first pages of the book. I still have lots to go, and I will probably combine this with a novel because I don't like reading non-fiction all the time. But yeah, I think this is going to be a nice read. I'm going to read for a bit and then I'll see you tomorrow. So the weather outside is pretty nice. It's cold, but the sun is shining, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I need to get some groceries, but I'll make it a long walk through the park, just so that I also get my movement in for today. So I'm kind of done with buying mint, so I decided I'm going to try to grow my own mint. I looked online and I saw that you have to get rid of all the leaves except for the top ones and then cut the bottoms and put it in water. Then I'm going to put it near the sunlight and wait until you see little growth at the bottom. Maybe it works like this, or maybe I should remove all the leaves, but I guess I'm going to use this as my trial mint and see where it goes.